So here we are. It is Halloween today, and a lot of you will be trick-or-treating, opening the doors to those lovely little children outside, saying, trick-or-treat, and here's a sweetie for you, and whatever. You're lucky you live in the wilderness.
No, I'm having to go to my parents' road to trick-or-treat.
To make sure the kids get some of that going on. Right, okay. Well, but your William is an addict to sweets.
Yes,
He is.
I know.
That's a short distance for him to go. So we've got a Halloween story for you.
Yes, we are asking, have you ever thought about where you'd be best to be placed if there were a zombie apocalypse? I have to confess, I've never thought about it.
Oh, I go to bed every night and I go and I'm there and I think...
Yeah, so where do you think?
When
Belfast?
I wake up, where would I be best placed if there was a zombie apocalypse?
Northern Ireland?
Well, they wouldn't dare.
Well, then that's the
do it
best
in Belfast, would they? That'd be we'd win that one.
Let's see if Rant Casino agree. They've revealed the 10 worst places to live in the UK. Were the dead to come back to life? GB News North West reporter Sophie Reaper has all the details.
There's always been a global fascination with the undead. They're on our televisions. Hey! They're in our films.
Go for the head.
And now, thanks to Halloween experiences like this one, they're even being brought into our everyday reality.
What do you think you're doing?
We want to experience something different because we want to get away from our humdrum life. Here we try to create a raw experience, but it's in a safe environment. So although they're getting scared, it's enjoyable. It helps them to get away from their problems that they've got in their life and just move into a different world.
Up and down the UK at places like this, people are paying to feel the fear of being chased by actors who simply look or behave like the undead. But what if there was a real zombie apocalypse? New research from Rant Casino has found the 10 worst places to live if the dead came back to life. 4 were in the northwest, 2 were in London. But with 149 cemeteries and over 800,000 potential zombies, the worst place to find yourself would be Leeds. If there were ever to be a real-life zombie apocalypse, Leeds is supposed to be the worst place to live. Would you survive, and if so, how?
Yes, I definitely would survive. Lived in Leeds a lot of years, and I know what a lot of people who live in Leeds are like, and I'm surprised they're even alive. So as a zombie, I think I'd be safe.
Yeah, I would survive because I don't believe it'd ever happen.
No, not really. No.
Can I ask why?
Because I couldn't run fast anyway and I wouldn't know where to go to.
Yeah, because I'd just run away because they're really slow.
I would certainly survive because I would just frighten them.
Well, whatever a person's survival tactics might be, being unprepared for a zombie apocalypse this Halloween could perhaps be a grave mistake. Sophie Reaper, GB News.
Now, it's fascinating how all these things are just reworkings of old Christian beliefs and whatever, because they talk about, the dead awakening and all that sort of thing. But that is what All Souls Night is. So there's All Saints Day, which I think is on Wednesday. I think that's the 1st of November.
That's tomorrow, yeah.
And you go to Mass on All Souls Day.
Halloween,
All Saints Day.
the
Eve of All Hallows. And then All Souls Day is when the dead awake and they come back to where they used to live. And you have to leave a libation, a drink for them, and some food as well. And the dead come back and visit your house as well on Thursday night.
Wonderful.
2nd of November. They definitely visit your house because yours is a haunted house. But it is how it is.
I'm sure people have died in my house, yeah.
I'm sure.
Lots.
And I'm sure they'll all come back. There'll be a knocking on the door. Don't open the door if you hear knocking on Thursday night.
Oh, my goodness me.
Who's the scariest thing you'll ever see? A Disney film called Darby O'Gill and the Little People. And it stars Sean Connery. And there's a scene with a banshee. And
Oh, yeah, a wailing banshee.
And if a banshee comes knocking at your door, you've had it.
Is that the Grim Reaper?
Yeah, the banshee comes there and they're saying, "Come with me." Ooh. See, and they take away the dead bodies.
Yeah.
So when someone's soul leaves their body, it's because the banshee's outside weeping and wailing.
Did you notice that our reporter into all of that was Sophie Reaper?
That's why they call her grim around here.